Hello, everybody. All right. If you're watching this on a replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments. That's going to let me know you're watching this on a replay. I just have to hit go live on Instagram to make sure that everything is live. Okay. So, welcome, everybody. So, today we're having a little conversation about content that works on TikTok. And I'm just making sure that everything is working. Hey, Instagram. All right. So, you guys, if you have watched me on live stream over the last couple of months, then you know that the thing that we have been doing is I have been streaming on StreamYard. And in order to stream on StreamYard with Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, I have to like shrink my screen. And unfortunately, I usually have to do it once we go live. So just give me just a second while we do that. Those of you guys that are watching this on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, except Pinterest, we can't go live on Pinterest. Everybody say hello. I am just shrinking my screen so I can see everybody's comments because that's what you have to do now on StreamYard. So I literally get to talk into one camera, but I have to have multiple screens up in order to be able to see everybody's comments. Okay. So I only have to have 3 screens. It could be worse. It could be like 7 because we're actually live right now on, we're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. I think I already said that. But in order for me to be able to see everything, I have to have multiple screens up. Okay. So right now we're going to have a conversation about content that works. But I'm also going to put up on screen a link to our 3-day challenge, which starts in 2 weeks. To encourage you guys to make sure you guys get all signed up for that. But as you guys are coming in, if you guys wouldn't mind just saying hello, tell me what city, state, or country that you are watching me from, because it just, lets me know where everybody is from. And then I want to just quickly share this into my Facebook story because when you go live on Facebook, you can't necessarily share it into your story. You have to like manually do it. And so this is me manually doing it from my phone. All right. So hang on one second. I'm trying to share this. All right. There's that. Let's see. I shared it into my Facebook group, and now we're sharing this into my Facebook story really quickly. Okay. So let's just listen. If you ever are on a live stream and you feel like you can't do exactly what I'm doing right now, it's perfectly fine. Like nobody cares if you are doing this right now while you're live. Okay. People care more about being able to, look at that now. A post was created. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to add my Facebook. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, I realized that I hadn't added my Facebook business page to the stream. And so I wanted to see if I could start streaming on my business page, if I could just like click it or whatever. And I don't see where it hit, where it refreshed or anything. But I was trying to do that. But I see where I don't see where it's like where it's there on my business page yet. I'm curious if you guys are on Facebook, can you all see this on my Facebook business page? I can't see it right now, so I don't think that it's live on my business page. But we're going to talk about. Oh, it actually did work. That's awesome. So, just the FYI, if you are streaming and you forget to like do something like share it to a certain platform, you can just add it on StreamYard. Okay. All right. I see Gina's in Ohio. Esther's in Canada. I see Virginia, New York, Wichita. Which platforms are you using to share? So I am using the digital tool called StreamYard. Okay, I pay for the upgraded version, and I'm able to be on my Facebook business page, Facebook personal page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok, all on one stream, looking directly into one camera. And the beauty of that is that I'm not looking at this camera, this camera, this camera, this camera, because typically when we are live on like multiple platforms, we have to like look at all the different cameras. But now we don't have to do that using StreamYard, which is awesome. What's up from Vegas, Kansas City? What's up? Okay, I don't see any notes at all from TikTok. Interesting. Are we live on TikTok? Normally I can see everybody's everything on TikTok, but I'm not seeing anything today on TikTok right now. Let me see. If you guys are here with me on TikTok, say something. Okay. So I can see A bunch of you guys are here, but I can't see anything on my computer, and that's okay. So I'll just have my the questions up here on my screen. Okay. All right. So let's have a little chat about content that works. So I just had a webinar with TikTok about an hour ago, and then I had a webinar with them again yesterday because I am involved in some different communities on TikTok right now. I am in what's called Black TikTok, where they have different Black creators that get an opportunity to learn, to grow, and all that. I also have the regular TikTok program in general, where the majority of people that they invite in their programs are. They have the Latin community group on TikTok. They have, I'm pretty sure they have an Asian community on TikTok, and they also have an LGBTQ plus community on TikTok, where you're able to like be in like minds and things of that nature. And then also, if you are a business owner, like a Black business owner, then I'm a part of the Black business owner TikTok as well. And so, like, literally, the way I got involved in all this stuff is they reached out. So it's like, if you ever want to figure out how to get a part of some of these communities, just if you see a message from TikTok and them reaching out to you on your direct messages or notifications or in your email, be sure to respond, because these communities are awesome. Hey, St. Louis. And so I'm always, always, always in something, like always in something with TikTok and learning. And that's how I announced it on Facebook, but I got in contact with TikTok in the UK. And I'm going to be meeting with TikTok Paris while I am there in June. And we're working on getting me connected to TikTok Los Angeles because I haven't met that team. And I'm like literally about an hour and a half away from TikTok there. So today I wanted to like have a conversation with you guys about content that's working on TikTok. Now I do have just a few minutes to be with you guys today. I got about 20 minutes because I got to go take my cat to the vet, and then I have something else tonight and like all the things. But I wanted to come on today. What's up, Jenny? I wanted to come on today and just talk to you guys a little bit about content that works. Now, I had just had a call with them, and the whole call was all about content strategy, period. That's what it was all about. And then I just did an interview with Rick Mulready on his podcast talking about content strategy. Okay, now here is, okay, let me ask you guys this. Y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna say whatever y'all gonna say. What do you guys think the number one and or the number two best type of content that works on TikTok? You guys tell me. Now, again, I am here and I'm going to teach, but in order for this to feel more interactive, like I'm not by myself, even though I am in a room by myself, looking into a camera with a ring light in front of my face, I want to feel like I'm not the only one. So, what is the number one or number two type of content that you think works best on TikTok? Okay. Uh, all right. Well, how many Facebook pages and groups can you go live on using StreamYard? You put Shipyard using Shipyard. It's using StreamYard. StreamYard. You can do as many as you have. Shipyard. Do y'all know how funny that is? A Shipyard. Even shop. Okay. So they said funny content, trending topics, entertainment and dancing, storytelling, beauty. What else? Organic day in the lifestyle content. You know what? I am constantly trying to figure out day in the life, and I'm like, it's a lot of work to record yourself a day in the life. I mean, it's a lot of work, and I'm like, no wonder these people don't do it every single day, because it's a lot of work to like change your camera up. Oh Jesus! Okay, dancing. Okay, so somebody had it right. So one of the number one great pieces of content that works on TikTok right now is storytelling. Okay, is storytelling. And the reason is because let's talk about this. Why do you guys think that storytelling is the number one type of content on TikTok? Why do you think that storytelling is the number one type of content on TikTok? You make me smile. Oh, thanks. I make myself smile, girl. I'm so glad your girl had this darn Invisalign, because my teeth had parted the Red Sea, honey. And I got a call today. They said, your final retainers are here. And I'm like, yes. So my teeth are straight now. And now we have my final retainers. And good thing, because these things are turning yellow. I was like, okay, got me looking crazy. Okay, let's see. It's relatable. Okay. Why else? Why else do you guys think that storytelling is the best type of content for TikTok? It creates connection. People are connecting with the story itself. Yes. Okay. So one of the reasons y'all said it is because connection, right? Because when you start telling a story, like I learned this saying back in the day when I was in network marketing. And the saying is facts tell, but stories sell. Facts tell, but stories sell, right? And so basically, when we used to go to sleep at night, our parents, for the most part, my mama didn't do that, but you get bedtime stories and not bedtime facts. And so what that means is that when you invite people into a story, you have drawn them into your story, right? So if your story is good enough from the hook, you're going to keep people there like this. They're going to want to know what in the world is going on. That's like I saw a video on my FYP today on TikTok from somebody I know, and she drew me in about the scenario where someone was going to buy tickets to a concert, and in exchange she wanted her hair to get done for free. And so she pulled me in with this story, and I am sitting there watching this person's story to know what happened, what's the meat of it, and then what's the ending, like what was the end result, right? And so it's the same thing that happens with us with TV. So how many of you guys are like hooked on Ginny and Georgia on Netflix? If you are, no spoilers, don't tell anybody what the ending was, but I am hooked on Ginny and Georgia. I mean, I am hooked. And not to mention, like Love is Blind just announced that they are going to have after the altar for the season with the cuties and all that stuff. A lot of us are hooked into knowing what in the world is going to happen with this next episode of Love is Blind. And so that's the same thing that happens on TikTok, right? But the thing is that oftentimes we as creators, we are either long-winded, we don't know how to tell a good story, or we don't really know how to capture someone's attention. And so here's something I want you guys to know. Have you wondered why some people are cooking while they're telling a story, or they are cleaning while they're telling the story? Hey, Gary, or while they're doing their makeup or their hair while they're telling the story? One of the reasons why storytelling and multitasking works is because not only can you captivate people with the story, but you're also captivating them with whatever it is that you're doing, right? So a lot of times I will tell a story like, okay, I'll come into my office, and usually my office when I come in every day, my electric desk is usually down, right? A standing is usually down. And so usually I will turn my light on and I will record myself, and you'll see me walk into my office, and then you will see the desk raising up as I'm getting ready for the day, getting set up and doing all the things with like my standing desk. But I'm also talking over the top of the like a voiceover over top the video. But oftentimes people like on my new account, my personal branding account, you'll see where I'm doing my makeup. So I'm like, because I'm gonna be in my bathroom doing my makeup anyway. Why not film it and then tell a story? So a lot of times you'll see me doing my eyebrows, you'll see me doing whatever, you'll see me oiling my scalp or whatever it is while I'm telling the story. Because one, I want to draw you in with my story, but I also want to draw you in where you're wondering what is going on and with all the things in my background, right? And why, if you're cooking, because like, listen, you're gonna cook anyway. You're gonna unpack your groceries anyway. And you can unpack your groceries and cut up your apples or whatever while telling the story. And so ultimately storytelling works because it draws people into what it is that you're doing. Now, does that mean that every single one of your videos on TikTok needs to be storytelling? No, it does not. But it does mean that if you want to get the most out of the content that you're creating and you're putting out on the TikTok platform, then you've got to incorporate storytelling. I just had a webinar with them today, like 2 hours ago, maybe. And then I had a call with them yesterday, and it was about storytelling. Okay. Now, the second thing that you guys said was powerful for content is the funny ones, right? But here was the second one. The second type of content that works the best on TikTok is skits. Okay. It's two-person skits. You guys write that in the comments. Oh, thank you, Amal. Okay. It's two-person skits. Now, what does that mean? That doesn't mean you got to have a second person at your house. What that means is that two-person skits is where you are wearing one outfit and then you're wearing something else. So oftentimes you'll see somebody who has one person talking and saying one thing, and then this person over here is always wearing the same outfit with glasses, and they come in as a solution, right? And so also you'll see where like I call it the Erica Kohlberg method. It's not her method, but it's just as an example. And she is the attorney that's always talking about the fine print. And so she always comes in as someone who has some type of issue and then goes in and connects with an employee who works for XYZ company. And she's always telling them what her problem is. They give her, what they say they're going to do. And she's like, well, the fine print says ABC. And so that two-person type of thing draws people in. It makes them curious about what's happening in the video. And then they hear the problem. And then they also hear the solution of like what's going to happen when they hear the fine print, right? And so I've started using that a lot more on my account. And I see where it draws people in. It causes people to engage, and it causes people to begin to ask questions. Okay. Now, I know that people may say two-person skits take too much time. Listen, they don't have to. Okay. They don't have to. You have a couple of options. Okay. The hardest option is going to be shooting some and then changing clothes and then shooting and then changing clothes back and then changing clothes back and shooting. That's the hardest part because you're constantly changing your clothes unless you're just going from a person wearing this outfit to a person with a hat. If you're going from a person with this outfit to a person with this outfit and a hat, then that's super easy. But what most creators are doing is they are using apps like Splice. Okay, you guys write that in the chat. Splice, SPLICE. Splice. And what Splice basically lets you do is you can record in one outfit like this, the whole thing, right? And then you can chop it up. Then you can record the whole thing in your next outfit, and then you can chop it up, and you're able to splice it in. Okay. Let me see if I can find a video on Instagram to show you guys. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna be better Instagram because I'm already currently live on Instagram. Let me find a video on TikTok. It's probably gonna be a lot easier. All right, let's see real quick. All right. So I'm gonna do a quick screen share. Hang on one second. I'll give you guys an example of what I'm referring to. All right. So let's find ourselves a two-person skit. Here we go, right here. Okay. I am not okay. Hold on. I'm not gonna be able to play the audio because anytime you go live on StreamYard and you're live with Instagram is automatically playing the audio. So when I play the audio on the computer, it's going to clash. Okay. So you're going to be able to see the two-person skit, but you're not going to be able to hear it. Okay. Just as FYI. Okay. So here's the person problem wanting to learn how to use TikTok for the business. Okay. And then here's me as the expert explaining TikTok. And we just go back and forth and back and forth. I literally shot all of that in black with one take. And then I shot all of that in pink with one take. And then I just put it into Splice and I just I just like made the changes. So the downside of Splice is that you have to learn how to use it. Okay. The downside of Splice is that you have to learn how to use it. But is it worth the investment of time? Yes. When I first got on Splice, I was like, what in the world is going on? And I still don't do all the fancy things that a lot of other people do, but I can do this. And this is very simple and it's the basics. But these two-person skits work extremely, extremely well. Like, how many of you guys have watched somebody's two-person skit and it has drawn you in and you've watched that entire video? How many of you guys have done that? Some of you guys may have watched my video or you've watched some other people's videos, but they work so well. Okay. If that's you and you have been drawn in by somebody's two-person skit, just type me in the comments. Okay. Alicia, Alicia said that it's them. Okay. I mean, listen, so many of us, have done it. Right. And so if you're going to have the most success on TikTok, like what TikTok is saying right now, what they just told me earlier today on a webinar and yesterday on a webinar, is if you do these two-person skits and storytelling, right? And storytelling. In this two-person skit on my TikTok video, I am telling a story. I am like walking people through the journey of a story, and it's a two-person skit. And so my thing is that I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. If I'm learning what is working to have success on TikTok, then that is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, whether you are a coach or a course creator and you're trying to have success with selling your products and services, or you are a content creator and you are a full-time content creator, you've got to follow what TikTok is saying works best. And they just told me a couple hours ago and yesterday that two-person skits and storytelling is what's going to propel your content and your account. Okay, because here's the deal: as a coach and course creator, it's not about me getting a whole lot of followers, but it's about me getting the engagement, causing my audience to ask questions so I can talk to them and then give them an opportunity to work with me, right? Because right now, we have our 3-day TikTok challenge that we are currently offering, right? And so the more content we create for our target customer and serve them, the more of them are probably going to join us inside of that challenge. Right. And then we'll be able to serve them for only $7. And so my job is to create content that works the best on the platform, which again is a two-person skit and a storytelling, and then invite my audience into whatever it is I want to invite them into. So sometimes it's something for free, and then sometimes it is and then sometimes I got a text message, and then sometimes it's paid, right? But you want to give people those options. Does all of that make sense? That makes sense. Listen, I got about 7 more minutes and I have to go and pick up my cat and take him to the vet. But I want to be able to answer any questions you guys have about two-person skits or about storytelling or just TikTok in general. Again, I got about 7 minutes and I got to pack up, get in the car, and take my cat to the vet. Okay. But I also wanted to invite you guys to join us for our 3-day challenge. How many of you guys have not joined the challenge? If you have not signed up for the challenge, if you have not signed up, I want you to comment with the word me. Okay. And I want to tell you guys about this challenge. So this challenge is for anybody who is brand new on TikTok, or you have been around for a while and you want some more assistance with TikTok. Okay. Because here's what happens in the challenge. The challenge is 3 days. It's on Monday, February 20th, and then the 21st and 22nd. Every night from 4 to 5 Pacific, which is 7 to 8 Eastern time. Okay. Each night I have a topic. You see what the topic is. I teach on the topic. I will give you some how-tos every single night. And then I say, okay, go and do this on TikTok, and then post it in the group. The next night, I give you even more advanced strategies. And then I say, okay, now do this on TikTok and post it in the group. And then the next night, we focus on teaching you how to get brands to find you. Because as a female coach and course creator, yes, I make money selling my consulting services and my courses, but I also want to be able to work with brands. And so we've been able to make almost $200,000 working with brands. And so we're going to be teaching people how we position myself, my account, my content, and my business to be attractive to brands. Now, we have never, ever, ever taught that before. We only teach it inside of my course, Monetize the Talk. But this year, we're going to be teaching some of it inside of the challenge, okay? And so this is going to be 3 days, and it's only $7. Okay. Now listen, normally we are $750 an hour. So that is going to save you over $2,000. Okay. By just investing $7. $7 gives you 3 hours with me live. Okay. And then all you guys need to do is, if you are watching this on Facebook or you're watching this on Instagram, you can just type the word challenge. Okay. If you're on Facebook or on Instagram, you can just type the word challenge and we will send you a link in your inbox. Everybody else, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok, you guys have to go to the link that's on the screen. Okay. So if you're interested, you have to go to the link that's on the screen, kiakelly.com/challenge. That link literally is in my bio. Okay. Instagram and Facebook, just type the word challenge. Everybody else, you have to go to kiakelly.com/challenge or the link in my bio. Okay. All right. Listen, what other questions you guys have about content creation, two-person skits, or what did I say earlier? Storytelling. Any other questions? Let me see. There we go. Are your lives saved anywhere? So the live streams that happen here on TikTok, TikTok does not have a place right now where people can watch you live, watch a replay. That's not available on TikTok right now. We have access to our replays, but it can't be posted anywhere on TikTok currently. I think that will change eventually, but right now it's not a feature. The best way to hook people into watching story times. Well, you have to have a hook, Riley Madison. You have to have a hook. So the beginning of your video has to have something that is going to stop the scroll. It's like you got to have something you have said, something you are doing. You have to have text on screen, something that's going to cause your people to watch your video. Okay, that is the opening thing. You've got 1 second to 1.5 seconds to capture someone's attention, and that is whatever you say in your first opening line, text on screen, or whatever it is you're doing on screen. Okay, let me see. How do real people okay. Can you do a voiceover over storytelling while doing something else in the background? Yes, you can. And that's what I was sharing earlier, is that you can be cooking, cleaning, shopping, cutting up vegetables, doing your hair, doing your makeup, whatever. It works really well all the time because people want to hear the story, but they also want to see what is going on. Okay? Does that make sense? Any other questions? I've got like for 60 seconds. So I got to go pick up my cat. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I hope you guys found this valuable because I just learned this on the TikTok webinar. Well, I knew it or whatever, but I just got lots of confirmation on a webinar I was on earlier today and the webinar I was on yesterday. And so I wanted to come on and share that with you guys. You know, like I got privileged to it, but I'm like, you know, it didn't hurt me none by sharing it with you all. So I wanted to share that with y'all today. Can we use trending music? Yes, you can. It's very valuable. Yeah, you're welcome. Will the challenge teach us how to get to 1,000 followers to be able to go live? Yes. So the 100% goal of the challenge is to help you create on TikTok, period. The number one goal is to help you create on TikTok, all right? But we will give you some strategies to get to 1,000. But it's really important to know this. I can teach you all the things, but people on TikTok still have to want to see your content. Okay, listen, I'm going to tell y'all everything we did. Because like, listen, I have a brand new account called the Kia Kelly brand. I kept telling everybody on this main TikTok account to come and follow me. I think we had maybe 300 people come and follow me, maybe 400 or whatever. Right. And so then I said, can you stop asking people on this account to follow you and just implement your own strategies? And so I implemented my own strategies on my new account. And in 3 days, we hit 3,000 followers. Right. I was like, duh, implement my own strategy. So you still have to create content that your audience is looking for to make them follow. Again, I'm going to teach you all the things, but you still have to make content that your audience is interested in, and then they will make the choice to follow. Okay. I don't teach the follow party, follow this person to get a follow. I don't teach that because it doesn't work. You can get 1,000 followers and folks are going to fall off and your engagement is going to go boom, kaboom. Okay. Let me see. I'm definitely signing up for the challenge. Yay. Yay. Okay. All right, guys. I have to let y'all go and take my cat to the vet. But listen, if you guys want to join the challenge, the link is on the screen, kiakelly.com/challenge. 3 whole days with me live every single night for an entire hour. Okay. And between now and then, I think I have 1, 2, 3 other TikTok webinars, maybe more than that. Guaranteed 3 other TikTok webinars that I'm going to be a part of. And so everything that I'm learning, because it's all this month that they're having all these webinars. So everything that I learned, the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be teaching what I already know and then what TikTok is saying today in this challenge. And again, the challenge is only $7. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Let me let you guys know. And again, it's kiakelly.com/challenge. It's if you're on Facebook or Instagram, you could just comment the word challenge and we'll send you a link. Otherwise, if you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, or TikTok, you have to go to kiakelly.com/challenge or the link in my bio. Okay. All right, guys. Let me let you guys go. I love y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll come back. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.